So we're at the final boss, Simmumah, Simbu. You know what I mean. We want to test some DPS so you and your team can easily clear this. There's a lot of weapons at 2-phase. I tested Queen Breaker yesterday with Div, 3 Queen Breakers. It's okay. It 2 phases. And I tried Microcosm today. Microcosm kind of cooked. You just pop your super right off the rip, stand in a well, point and shoot, hit the Div bubble. Make sure that you're using a artifact mod called Harsh Refraction. You will get this from jolting the target from your barricade. An elemental debuff just needs to hit, or you could throw a nade, kind of just up to you, but bolt charge will do it as well. Microcosm was good, but again, a lot of people don't have that weapon. It requires you to duo things in the campaign, and I asked chat if people had it, and people are like, I don't have it yet. If you don't have it, you should go find some people that need it and get that, because it was pretty free. But let me introduce you to the LFG dad setup that everybody hates. That's right, we're talking about Thunderlord. Back in the day when this dungeon was really hard to do carries, I used to run Div, and I'd have both people run Thunderlord, and it's free. But the reason why the Thunderlord is so strong now is because the Titan has the barricade, and behind the barricade, you're building up bolt charges. And with Thunderlord, it builds up bolt charges. I think you're literally hitting the cap. It just, with the gun itself, if you read the description, it says final blows of this weapon generates stunning lightning strike from above. So that's just extra damage. And then lightning strikes grant bolt charge. So when you're behind your barricade and you have the Arc Titan set up on with frequency, while you're amplified, you're getting more bolt charges from all sources. So with Storm's Keep, you're just absolutely shredding damage. I got 2 thunder crashes off. I didn't run anything crazy. This is my mods for my loadouts. I did have Font of Wisdom on and triple surge and some dynamo in case if I had to pop my barricade near the ads, but you can just rip your super off the bat. To break the boss's shield, it's very easy. What we did was we didn't even have RB. You just used 2 scatter signals. I actually sliced the boss. So I popped the barricade. I shoot the boss with slice. Sometimes I had to shoot twice. Sometimes I had to shoot once, but RB's just not needed because the final boss's shields got nerfed because it seems like Bungie didn't want us to sit and use Arbalist. So again, using these, sitting behind the barricade with a Div and 2 Thunderlords is going to be easy. If you're on Hunter, use whatever you want. Use Prismatic, use 3-shot Golden Gun if you want. Pop 3-shot Golden Gun off the rip, hit the 3 shots, and then use the Thunderlord. If you're on Warlock, I mean, you're probably going to be running Div. Do you need to run Dent Head? You don't. You could just call out your reloads so you can run Speaker Sight to stay alive. But I think after showing you guys a little bit of these damage setups in the background, it's not about doing damage on the boss. It's about staying alive and getting there. So I want to give you some few easy tips to get the damage so that you and your team don't struggle. First off, when you start, the boss will spawn moths around her. Please shoot them. You want to have people taking out 3 knights. There's one on the left, one up top, and one on the right. Take these boomer knights out quick because they will just rain splash damage on you and destroy you. Once you clear all 3 of those, you're going to see that you need to clean up all the ads, and you'll be a scan in the middle of the room so you can reveal where the 3 sections are that you'll need to do the mechanics. If you don't have a DR buff active, amplified, woven mail, frost armor, restoration, you have no purpose of going to hit that. Please don't rush that. A lot of people just go hit that reveal and they're like, I'm going to ego the boss. Even if you have double arc resist on with concussive, you're still going to die. There's no reason to burn a res like that. Just calm down, call it out, say, hey, I need an ad, punch something, get, amplified, or if you're on a hunter, you can go invis and just safely hit the scan for your teammates. I want to show you this spot here. My teammates are on the ground and I'm up on the head. I'm shooting the boss and pulling the aggro so the boss shoots me so my teammates can help out with the mechanics. Now I know this takes a lot of teamwork and you're like, well, Clyde, teams don't want to do this. Make sure you're always helping out your teammates. Don't be running around the map, making the knight run around. As soon as you reveal those 3 spots, please kill the knight fast and make sure you do the mechanic. Once the knight dies, pay attention to the boss. Moths will spawn again, shoot them, and then go to the next area. Once you get all 3, you're good to go. By the way, with this setup, if you're playing on a Titan setup or a Warlock, the Titan and the Warlock should stay together because the Warlock has the healing turrets, the Titan has the barricades. You will have no issues. There's a lot of things you could run of sitting by, defibrillating blast sitting behind your barricade pretty much makes you immune in this encounter unless you die to the Banes, which it does happen. So when you're going into the rooms, you could go help each other. If you're looking at the boss where you actually stand and rally the flag, the farthest door on the left, that guy's a piece of shit. He's the guy that throws all the shields at you and the suppressor nades. Now I just throw it on a barricade and hit him with slice. Scatter signal takes him out, but you could go in there as a team, maybe 2 people, and take that one out first. Once you clear all the 3 rooms and you kind of make sure that you guys are all set up, again, you can't just run out there and hit the scan and hope that you guys stay alive. You need to coordinate that. Hey, I'm on my way out. Okay, I'm gonna get amplified, or I'm gonna get my DR, then I'm gonna hit the scan. Everybody ready? Boom. And you always want to call out where you want to meet for damaging. Me personally, I like meeting on the opposite side, that kneecap, or I like damaging from up top on the head. The reason why I don't like standing on the chest down in the middle is because I feel like you're trapped down there. You can just pop a well and sit there, but you're looking straight up. The boss can go backwards. And then if the well runs out, you're just trapped in this hole and you can't go nowhere. I don't like that. I don't like that you just don't have an exit strategy. And obviously beating the boss without multiple deaths is the whole purpose of you damaging. Please take your time. I'm telling you right now, out of all the runs that I've done on the final boss and even in the first encounter and the first boss Ektar, people just rush. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. Don't forget to click that sub button. It's free, and turn on the notification, because people come into chat and they go, Clyde, did you make a video on this? And I already posted it, which means you're not watching the videos. You're not getting the notifications. It's free. Help your boy out, just the algorithm. Now I get it. You play with LFG. People don't want to use comms. I'm letting you know right now. This is a message to LFG. If you're in the struggle run, please go into your settings, go to social, and turn your mic on. Communicating with your teammates. You see that microphone? It's moving. Communicating with your teammates makes it a lot easier, and you will save suffering runs because you're able to talk to them. If you don't want to use that, if you don't want to use comms, pull out your ghost and probably leave. I know that's toxic to say, but I mean, you're literally just hurting the fire team. There's no reason for people not to use comms in the big 2025. You are literally just causing pain and suffering for LFGs, and your runs are taking way too long because you simply don't want to let people know that you have a sexy voice. I get it. It's cool. You don't want to steal their boyfriend, their girlfriend, their wives, their husbands. I get it. Let everybody hear it. Just please use comms. Communicate. This final boss isn't too bad. There's a lot of two-phase strats. There's even one-phase strats. But please just learn how to stay alive in the boss room. Use your setups. Like I said, there was nothing really special about the build that I was using on my Titan. And I know you guys are probably like, well, Clyde, where's the Warlock setup? You know, what would the Warlock use? I'll get to that. This was my damage setup. This is what my mods look like. And then pre-damage with the Thunderlord on. These were the mods. Same thing. Same mods for Microcosm. I just switched my Scavenger to Kinetic, and then I put Triple Surge on. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty basic setup for the Dawn Blade. You know, Phoenix Dive for healing. Healing Grenade, make sure you use Helion and Touch of Flame for healing. Fragments are up to you. Mercy, Benevolence, Searing Torches is all good. I honestly don't think you need to run Den Head. Obviously, if you want to run Speaker Sight because you don't want to die as the Warlock, you got a big opportunity to die, you know, and people will be like, damn, the Warlock's always dying. If you want to put on Den Head with the Trace with Div so that you can make ammo for people, you can, but you really don't need it. Just pick a good primary, kind of up to you, and then run a machine gun so you can clear ads, but nothing really special in the Warlock because your div, you don't really need nothing. With the Hunter, it's a pretty basic setup. Everyone uses a Sanction, Stylus Executioner. You can use Grapple to move around. Your fragments like Purpose, Protection, Blessings, Dawn, Awakening. Totally up to you. Class items, you can go Inmost Light Sarachne. You can go Liar Caliban. Whatever you want to stay alive. Like I said, you could just rip that 3-shot golden gun on the boss, but use this build to kind of be able to do all the mechanics, stay alive, kill everything, hit the reveals for your teammates. Hunter's kind of just, you know, like rough. I would rather run Prismatic Hunter and have a really bad super on the boss, but have better utility than switching to full Solar Nighthawk or Arc, you know, because if you run Pole like we used to, you got to use Star Eaters, you know. So again, it's just totally up to you. But yeah, simple mods, easy cleanup, nothing really special. For one of what artifact mods that I was running on my Titan, this is right here. Like I said, mainly we're just benefiting from Defibrillating Blast, Limit Break, Flashover, Dielectric, anything that gives you bolt charges, that's all good. But like I said, you guys really shouldn't struggle with this final boss, but I just wanted to show you some different strats, give you some tips and tricks on how to stay alive, and hopefully this helps.